Your professional liability policy renewed January 1st, and I'm here to tell you about the changes we made for 2024. Two significant coverages were added. The first one provides the benefit of the business innocent covered party endorsement to all firms and replaces that endorsement, and the second is an expense reimbursement coverage. We also made some minor changes to enhance the clarity of the policy. So now that y'all have this coverage, what exactly was the business innocent covered party endorsement? The BIC, as we called it, was separate optional coverage that law firms could buy from us. It provided vicarious liability coverage to firm partners for claims falling within Exclusion 6.2, which is known as the business exclusion. The exclusion, which has been in place since 1991, eliminates coverage for claims arising from legal services that a lawyer provided to an organization that is owned or controlled by the lawyer, their family, or an associate lawyer at the same firm. For example, if a lawyer, together with their spouse, held more than 10% of the shares of the company, any claim arising out of the work the lawyer did for the company will be excluded from coverage. Whether the claim is made against the lawyer by the company itself or by a third party outside the company, coverage for that lawyer, their partners, and the firm will be excluded. What the BIC did was grant coverage to protect the firm's partners if they were unaware that another lawyer in the firm was doing work for an organization in which they held a personal interest, despite doing due diligence, i.e., checking with all firm lawyers regularly. So, checking but not knowing about the lawyer's activities, the innocent partners were able to buy peace of mind protection with the BIC. The lawyer doing the work, however, would not have coverage for a claim because this is the intention of the business exclusion. So as of January 1st, we discontinued selling the optional BIC and folded the wording into the policy for errors that occur after January 1st. And this is new Indemnity Agreement 2.11. Now, to benefit from this new cover, a firm will have to demonstrate that it canvassed all lawyers for potential risks and were not informed of any. We offer a simple process and a form for conducting due diligence, and it's available on our website in the Benefit and Business Exclusion information sheet. And we're providing this new coverage to you at no extra cost. Firms that purchase the BIC coverage will have the added benefit of coverage for errors made prior to January 1st, corresponding with the coverage they previously bought. Now, the second new coverage is to reimburse you for defense costs and has been added to Indemnity Agreement 2.10. This coverage reimburses you for up to $100,000 of defense costs for your success in defending an alleged offense that you've been charged with under the Prohibition on the Purchase of Residential Property by Non-Canadians Act, also known as the Foreign Buyers Ban. So if you get charged under that act and you notify us immediately and defend yourself successfully, we'll reimburse you up to $100,000 of the costs you incur. Another important change to the policy is a revised definition of a privacy breach to make it crystal clear that any improper or inadvertent disclosure of confidential or privileged information, including everything from a lost briefcase or thumb drive to a stolen laptop or to an email mistakenly sent to the wrong party, like opposing counsel instead of to the client. None of these events is covered by the policy. That risk is generally insured under other policies like the cyber and privacy liability insurance that we provide most firms through coalition, or a policy that the firm has purchased on its own. Finally, we modified the definition of professional services to more clearly exclude activities that are plainly related to the misuse of trust accounts and not connected to legitimate legal services, like using your trust account as a conduit for funds. These are the key policy amendments for 2024. All other changes are cosmetic. You can always find the current and past versions of the policy on our website at lift.ca under the Your Policy tab. Now, throughout the year, we receive a lot of claims, a lot of coverage questions, and have a lot of conversations with lawyers about various policy terms. These interactions are really important to us. They help us develop ideas to revise the policy wording to make our coverage intentions clear, especially to lawyers who don't read insurance policies every day, which is most lawyers. So if you ever have questions about your policy, please contact us by phone or email. We're happy to answer, and your feedback gives us ideas for future enhancements to coverage.